If you have passed the age of 50 and find that your canine companion sleeps right beside you, that seemingly simple habit might actually carry a much deeper significance than you initially realize. For a vast number of dog owners, the act of sharing a bed or having their dog curled up in close proximity provides a profound sense of comfort and emotional ease. However, researchers and experts in animal behavior suggest that this specific behavior reveals something far more fundamental about the unique bond shared between humans and dogs. Why is it that some dogs insist on sleeping directly next to their owners, while others might prefer to have their own separate space? Furthermore, what does this choice truly indicate about the way your dog perceives you and your role in their life? In this video, we are going to explore exactly what scientists have discovered regarding dogs that choose to sleep near their human companions and why this particular behavior can be especially meaningful as we move into the later stages of our lives. Long before dogs ever became our loyal household companions, their wild ancestors survived by living and sleeping within tightly knit groups. Wolves and early wild dogs relied heavily on their pack for warmth, protection, and a sense of security throughout the night. During those times, sleeping close together was not merely a matter of comfort, it was a vital survival strategy necessary for the continuation of the species. Even though our modern dogs live in the safety of our homes today, that ancient instinct has not simply disappeared from their genetic makeup. Deep within your dog's brain, the act of sleeping near trusted members of their pack still feels entirely natural and deeply reassuring. In the majority of households, you are considered the absolute center of that pack. When a dog makes the conscious choice to sleep beside you, it frequently signifies that they view you as their ultimate safe haven. Your unique scent, the rhythm of your breathing, and even the familiar sounds of you shifting in your sleep can send signals to their brain that everything is perfectly fine. For many dogs, being near their human during the night simply feels like the most secure and peaceful place in the entire world. When your dog chooses to sleep in close proximity to you, something truly fascinating occurs within their brain. Scientific studies focused on animal behavior have demonstrated that physical closeness between dogs and their owners can trigger the biological release of oxytocin. This substance is frequently referred to as the bonding hormone, and it is the very same chemical involved in the deep emotional relationships between parents and their children. When your dog lies down beside you at night, their brain may experience a profound sense of calm and security. Your scent, your natural body heat, and the steady rhythmic pattern of your breathing all serve as powerful signals that their most trusted human is nearby. For many dogs, this physical connection effectively lowers their stress levels and assists them in relaxing much more deeply than they would otherwise. Researchers have also noted that dogs tend to sleep with significantly more peace when they feel entirely safe within their environment. Being near the person they trust more than anyone else can create that essential feeling of safety. In a very real way, your physical presence becomes a fundamental part of what allows your dog to achieve true, restorative rest. Another intriguing detail that many dog owners frequently notice is that dogs often select one specific individual to sleep next to. Even in households where several people reside, a dog may consistently choose to settle down beside the same person every single night. This particular choice is rarely a random occurrence. Dogs develop incredibly strong emotional bonds that are built upon foundations of trust, consistent routine, and positive daily experiences. The person who is responsible for feeding them, walking them, providing comfort, or spending the most relaxed quality time with them often becomes their primary attachment figure. Scent also plays an incredibly powerful role in this decision-making process. Dogs experience the world around them largely through their sense of smell, and the familiar, comforting scent of someone they trust can be deeply soothing. When they lie down beside that specific person, their brain recognizes the situation as a safe and predictable environment. Therefore, when your dog chooses to sleep next to you, it is not just about physical comfort. In many instances, it serves as a quiet, powerful sign that in their world, you are the person they trust above all others. For many individuals over the age of 50, having a dog sleep nearby can provide much more than just simple comfort. It can foster a quiet, enduring sense of companionship that becomes increasingly meaningful as one gets older. Research conducted on human-animal relationships has indicated that pets can significantly help to reduce feelings of loneliness while increasing overall emotional well-being, particularly for older adults. When a dog sleeps close to you, that simple, steady presence can provide a vital feeling of connection and a sense of daily routine. The gentle, rhythmic sound of their breathing, the warmth of their body beside you, or even the small, subtle movements of your dog shifting during the night can create a deep sense of calm and reassurance. Many people report that having their dog nearby helps them to feel significantly less alone and much more relaxed before they drift off to sleep. Over time, these small, nightly moments can serve to strengthen the emotional bond between the owner and the pet, effectively turning bedtime into one of the most peaceful and cherished parts of the entire day. Many dog owners often find themselves wondering whether allowing their dog to sleep near them is actually a good idea. According to the perspectives of many veterinarians and animal behavior specialists, the answer to this question often depends on the specific dog and the owner's individual sleep habits. For dogs that are naturally calm, healthy, and well-behaved, sleeping near their owner can actually serve to strengthen the bond that exists between them. It can reinforce a sense of mutual trust and make the dog feel significantly more secure within their home environment. This is especially true for dogs that instinctively seek out closeness with their human companions. However, experts also point out that every single household is different. If a dog is particularly restless during the night, is very large in size, or has a tendency to move around a great deal, it might end up disrupting the owner's sleep. In those specific cases, some owners make the choice to let the dog sleep in a dedicated bed nearby instead of directly on the human bed. The key concept that many experts agree upon is quite simple. The arrangement should be comfortable and beneficial for both the human and the dog. There is another fascinating detail that many dog owners might not fully realize. Dogs do not simply choose to sleep next to just anyone. They make their choices very carefully. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to factors like trust, comfort, and emotional energy. When they make the decision to sleep close to a specific person, it usually indicates that they feel completely and utterly safe with that individual. Your scent, the sound of your voice, and your daily routines all become familiar signals that their environment is secure. Animal behaviorists often point out that sleep is one of the most vulnerable moments for any animal in existence. In the wild, sleeping near the wrong individual could potentially be very dangerous. Because of that deep-seated instinct, dogs tend to choose their sleeping spots based primarily on who makes them feel the most protected. So when your dog curls up next to you at night, it is often much more than just a simple habit. In many cases, it is their quiet, wordless way of communicating that in their world you represent the safest place they have ever known. While many dogs and their owners truly enjoy the experience of sleeping close to one another, there are certain situations where it might not be the most ideal arrangement. Every dog and every person possesses different sleep habits, and sometimes sharing a bed can negatively affect the overall quality of rest. For instance, some dogs move quite frequently throughout the night, change their positions often, or wake up very easily at the slightest noises. If this occurs, it can interrupt the owner's sleep without them even fully realizing it is happening. Over time, poor quality sleep can begin to affect energy levels and general well-being. There are also specific cases where allergies, health concerns, or the sheer size of a very large dog may make sharing a bed less than comfortable. In those types of situations, many experts suggest the alternative of placing a comfortable dog bed in close proximity to the human bed. This allows the dog to remain close to their owner while still providing both parties with enough personal space to sleep peacefully. The most important factor is finding a healthy balance where both you and your dog feel comfortable, secure, and well-rested. If this exploration of why your dog chooses to stay by your side at night has changed the way you look at your furry companion, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. We are dedicated to uncovering the deep, hidden connections between humans and the animals we love. Let's continue to nurture these bonds and grow our understanding together. Our next discovery into the secret world of pets will be revealed very soon.